Welcome to Blue Proactive Fitness. I'm Mark Perkins and these are the highlights of this week's deadlift session. During this session I was experimenting with what to do in order to reset myself between reps. So you'll see me doing a few different things during sets today. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hope you enjoy. Here I am with the first set of the day at 70% of our 1 rep max, or 150 kilograms. One thing I'm trying to achieve at the moment is making each rep look the same, with speed off the floor all the way through to lockout, which is something I felt like I achieved there. And here's Rob's first set. Good explosion off the floor, good pace, keeps it consistent throughout, and as you can see each rep looking very similar. Good start. We then moved up to 80% of our 1 rep max. And again, quite happy with how each rep's looking, happy with form. And I think the way I reset between reps in this set is my preferred method. Just lifting the hips slightly, getting air, getting tight again, and then dropping into the starting position and going. Rather than like in the first set when I was letting go of the bar and letting it bounce on the floor, which I felt resulted in me having to move my feet around as the bar moved, and it was just a pain. Here's Rob, who's decided to use some wrist wraps for this set in order to help his grip, something he prefers doing. He's not really overly bothered about the whole strength, not in the same way I am anyway, so he's willing to do that. And here is the third set of the day, 90% of 1 rep max. As you can see, still try to experiment slightly on the reset, but definitely much prefer just dropping back into position. Happy with this set, good pace on the bar, every lift, all looking very similar and consistent. Just a case now of adding that strength and improving the lift. But definitely very happy with that working set. That last rep was not going to happen, just didn't even move. And here's Rob's last set of the day. Bit slower off the floor there, but each rep looking the same. Good consistency. And good form overall. So a good finish to the day with our deadlifts. I then moved on to good mornings. Did 5 sets of 12. Last week I felt that the weight was being a bit light, so I added 10 kilograms this week and felt much better. Felt like my glutes and hammies were working a lot harder, especially towards the back end of the sets 4 and 5 in particular. Really felt the burn, but could definitely feel a good contraction in the posterior chain. As you can see, I'm putting in a bit of a knee bend there. For me, that just allows a bit more hip flexion, allows me to get my glutes back so I can really drive them forward and get a nice stretch at the bottom there and then power through. As I managed to get all 12 reps across all 5 sets, I am thinking next week I will add at least 5 kilograms and possibly 10, but we'll see how I go there. Definitely helping me though, even within just a week I felt a lot stronger in my hamstrings and my glutes. Rob, however, decided to do Nordic hamstring curls. This exercise is one that's favoured a lot by the England rugby team. It's essentially an isometric hold in the hamstrings and the glutes. You slowly lower yourself down, tensing and contracting as hard as you can in the glutes and hamstrings, trying to stop yourself dropping, fighting gravity. Once you do drop, you put your hands out, gently push yourself back up again, and then same thing, contract the hamstrings and the glutes to fully pull yourself back up and extend at the hip. After this exercise we then did hanging leg raises, which are boring, nobody wants to see. Hope you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe.